is about to run. And they sent on their way. And they got away to a reasonable start. Underworld, one of the first to break. Baltic Secret shows some pace. Dumbledore, the grade 2 off the inside. Does good right there. They followed by Lions Crossed and Zoomy. They the last two, but only 4 lanes separate the field as they work their way through the final 900 metres. Baltic Secret is in front by 1 length over Underworld, who races away in second. Dumbledore's back in third. Duskgood, yellow cap, blue sleeves, races towards the far side and is about 2 to 3 lengths off the leader. Then we go 2 lengths away to Zoomy, who's being persuaded along. Lines Crossed is at the back of the field. They're halfway through the Somerset 1200, and Baltic Secret shows the way by 1.5 lengths over Underworld, who races back in second. Dumbledore's third, 3 lengths adrift. Zoomy, Duskgood, they the next two. Lines Crossed has got it all to do with 400 metres left to run. Baltic Secret still the leader, has it by 1 length over Underworld, the black cap in second. Zoomy's progressed to race alongside. Then comes Dumbledore, Duskgood, they next best. Baltic Secret still the leader, has the lead by 1 length over Zoomy and Underworld. Both of them now pushing the issue. 150 left to run. Zoomy's built up. Underworld's always been whacking away. Baltic Secret inside found nothing, but Underworld draws clear. Underworld gets the better of Zoomy. Third goes the way of Baltic Secret. Then came Dumbledore. So winner is in the black cap. He needed a bit of riding as well, did Underworld, but he's clearly progressive. He steps up to 1,200 metres for the first time, and he's stomped his way clear. Zoomy, for the first half of the race, was squeezed along by Louis, but he's given the hint that he'll be effective over further, not that he's been ineffective here. And Baltic Secret just lacked that little bit extra over the final 100 metres. But victory in the Somerset 1200 is for Underworld.
Race 5, the Somerset 1200 listed event has been won by number 6, Underworld. He's a son of Karari from the Justin Snaith yard. Well done to Olivier, who looks after him and receives his R1,000 thanks to Hollywood Bets and Cape Racing. But Underworld, written by JP van der Merwe. JP, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
With regards to how the race was unfolding, I know you had sort of Richard in your sights. Were you concerned at all about whether his filly would skip away from you?
No, not really. I was always travelling well. I just did not want my horse to over racing on a... I just didn't want myself and Richard looking like apprentices in front, saying it like that. We're both experienced riders, and I just didn't want to join him. Moss was doing it well where I was, and it's about the 600, and I joined Richard. And then I thought, okay, let's go. Let's do pace work. And then, yeah, my horse is very slim built, so I think he enjoyed the going. And the more I asked him, the more he gave me luck. I saw Louis coming on my outside, and then the more Louis came for my horse, the more horse said he has flat back and he was giving me to the line. So obviously well done to the whole team, well done to the owner, my sponsor, Bryson Auctioneers. Big thank you.
JP, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's JP van der Merwe saying it as it is. He just was a little bit more conservative pace-wise. And number 6, Underworld, Justin, well done for the win.
Great, thank you.
As JP said, he didn't want to, sort of almost cut the filly's throat, and so just sat a little bit off. But he really finished his race off well.
As I said in the pre-race, that this is a horse you're going to have to watch out for because of the action. He'll love the conditions, and I just thought that Baltic Secret in the soft ground is always going to be a little bit difficult. And well done to JP. So all our 3 riders have had a winner, and JP's riding brilliantly, and he's very much like Grant. He's just a nicer person. And that's what I said to JP. I said, don't worry, JP's a great rider and he's in form, and really well done to him. He's in Hong Kong watching. There was a little bit of confidence about this horse, I must be honest. And it's very nice that there's a small chance that he could be a horse that could be a mark to export. And let's see how that plays out. And to Vogelbos and Moritz Fontaine, really well done on breeding him. And I think Kawari first 3, very good.
Justin, when he went down, I looked at him and I know he's a juvenile, but he still looks quite immature in his makeup.
I normally wouldn't put a horse like this in a feature, I must be honest, but there's just something about that action. I thought I needed a backup for Baltic Secret in the case that the conditions were like this today. Had this track been a little bit quicker, she'll get the 1200 in this this sort of cut up ground is a little bit more difficult for a little filly like it. She's more like a 5 furlong type, and a horse like this, he can grind, all the way to the line. And then, as I said earlier, the man of the moment, Brett Crawford, was always going to be the danger today. I knew it. I looked at the form and I thought, oh, here we go. It's going to be the two of us fighting it out.
Justin, with regards to Baltic Secret, if I can just take the moment, she looked good on the bit, and then as soon as Richard, you could see he did the same thing he normally does, and she just didn't find that same turn of foot.
1200 here today is like a 1400. It really is quite testing, and I must be honest, had this race been run when it was going to be run, I would have been more bullish about her chances. Today she was always going to be under a bit of pressure.
Justin, well done for the win.
Great, thank you very much.
You can just please accept both the trainer and the owner trophy if you don't mind. So that is for the Somerset 1200. Well done.
Fantastic. JP, trophy on its way.
There you go. Well done to the owner. Watching from Hong Kong. Well done to JP, the owner, JP, the rider, and Wilgersdrift and Ritzfontein for breeding the son of Karari. Underworld, number 6, the winner of the listed Somerset 1200.